Hi, welcome to Joi Revolution. This is a channel dedicated to discussions around how we can take back our health, our well-being, and our overall happiness by revolutionizing how we do things moving forward. Many of us believe that there's been a shift in consciousness, there's been a shift in people's mindset, and also there's a shift just going on in the world with things getting revealed, things being put into perspective so that we can basically build a better world, and more importantly, that we build a life that serves us well. Something that I haven't spoken much about yet on this channel, but we will get into it a lot more as we move forward, and that is the role that our mind plays in our health. And there's definitely a connection between mind, body, spirit. It is all connected. But stress is the number one cause of most things that ail us. I know this from just from my experience that I've worked in the medical field for many, many years. I was actually a pharmaceutical rep for 20 years, calling on doctors and hospitals. And one thing that I noticed was stress was not being addressed as one of the causes of the physical ailments that people were coming in for and doctors were treating. So we'll get into that more as we move forward in this channel. But today I thought I'd share with you something that I came across when I was doing my training in Heartmath. Heartmath is it is a nonprofit organization out of Boulder, California, and it has been around for over 25 years with scientists who work with how the mind affects the body. And also, they've also developed techniques that were used by the military, used by the police department, and other types of organizations where people have to learn how to maintain their composure when they're in very stressful situations. So I'll be talking more about that as we move forward as well on this channel and providing you with some free tools to help you. We'll also have those on the joicenter.com site that you can access. But I came across, this is a stress scale. And so I wanted to throw these questions out to you so that you can start thinking about them. And then also you can download this form. I'll have it available so you can download it and take the test yourself. But the first question says, in the last month, how often have you been upset because of something that happened unexpectedly? In the last month, how often have you felt you were unable to control the important things in your life? In the last month, how often have you felt nervous or stressed? How often have you felt confident about your ability to handle your personal problems? And in the last month, how often have you felt things were going your way? And how often have you found that you could not cope with all of the things that you had to do? How often have you been unable to control irritations in your life? And how often have you felt that you were on top of things? How often have you been angered because of things that were outside of your control? And in the last month, how often have you felt difficulties were piling up so high that you could not overcome them? And as I read these, I can't help but think that these are so appropriate for these times. With all of the financial burdens, all of the things going on with inflation, and the world's just really an upside down crazy place right now. And I think that's something that we all definitely know for sure is happening. But the question is, what do we do about it? Right now, all we can do, in my opinion, is we can focus on us individually, because if we do our part, then hopefully there will be a ripple effect and we'll start seeing improvement in all kinds of things in the world. But we have to do our part. We can't sit back and wait for someone else to do it for us, or the government, or some magic pill, magic something to come in and fix everything. Because these techniques really are very simple. I think the hardest part is for people just to, number one, to embrace them and to just take a moment to practice some of the techniques that can be used to help calm yourself during stressful situations, and maybe make some lifestyle changes, you know, whether it's to go out for a walk, just take some downtime and read a book, change your diet. You know, if there's certain foods that are irritating you, that is something to pay attention to as well. So on this channel, we really want to be a resource, and also I'd love to hear comments from you, any questions that you might have. But at the end of the video, you'll find some websites, thejoicenter.com. This is a platform where we will be providing some more resources for you to tap into for free. It is free to join. It's free to join this channel, because what we're trying to do here is to become part of a global movement that's taking place right now, and that is people are really starting to think about their life. How can they make some changes to make things better and take their health back in their own hands? Because, you know, our healthcare system is broken for the most part, and we just have to learn ways to take our health back into our own hands. And those resources and those people and mentors are all out there. It's just a matter of finding them. One thing that I have on the joicenter.com site, you'll find is a directory. This is a directory of some holistic practitioners that we have here in the upstate of South Carolina, but you can also zoom in with them and you know, get some feedback and get some answers you might be looking for to help improve your health more naturally. So I encourage you to look at that. It's called the Joi Network, or the Joi Wellness Directory. So also there's joyapothecaryshop.com. This is an apothecary online store now where you can purchase all kinds of natural remedies, whether it be mushroom tinctures, wellness teas, all kinds of herbal teas for everything from allergies to thyroid support, to women's health, to detoxing. And folks, I'll tell you, I'm getting my voice back now, but I went through about a week of a lot of respiratory stuff, and developed laryngitis. I couldn't speak for 3 days because the allergies were so bad here. The pollen's been really rough here. But I used my allergy teas, and I tell you what, I mean, they work like a charm. You don't have the sedation, the dry mouth that you're used to experiencing with over-the-counter antihistamines. And not to mention, it's very soothing to the throat, and it's also very tasteful. Tastes really good. So that's an option for you for people who are looking for other ways to deal with all of this allergies that are going on right now. So, but anyway, stay tuned with me. You know, please subscribe and like the channel. We will be growing this. I'm going to be hitting the road hopefully this summer, and bringing some other people to you to hear some other ways that we can really take back our health, ways to improve our just overall well-being. So it's going to be fun. I welcome you to this channel and to this family, and I appreciate all of the support I've gotten so far on this. So thank you all. So anyway, God bless you, and let me know some comments, and if there's any topics you want me to discuss moving forward. But in the meantime, check out the scale for stress, and also some links I'll link below for you to tap into, because stress, you know, it is part of life. It's actually more part of life than we've ever experienced it now, but it can be dealt with, and there's all kinds of ways to deal with it that are healthy and good for us. So thank you, and have a joyful day. Bye-bye.